Hello divine soulful seekers. Today I want to do a pick a card intuitive reading for those of you who are suffering heartache and pain, those who are going through a difficult time, perhaps because of a breakup or a disappointment. So thank you so much. Natasha, Cosmic Empress, here to guide you in your daily life today with this pick a card reading. So what I'm going to do, I will show you the process. It's going to be real quick, don't worry, and I will leave all the timestamps in the description box below for the different parts of the reading. Thank you so much for truth and clarity, angels and guides. Thank you so much for truth and clarity. 1, 2, 3. Okay, for the second one, thank you for truth and clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And for the third one, thank you so much for truth and clarity for those who will choose this one. So you don't have to choose yet, but you know, you're the master of your intuitive process. If you feel like already zooming in on a pile, that's okay as well. The second one we will choose is this archetype card. I'm gonna do one archetype card for each pile of cards. I want 3 cards in a row. 3, 3. Thank you so much. Thank you. 1 for each one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Working with our intuition today. And you're going to get a past life vision as well. Obviously, that's what I specialize in. You know that by now. We're going to get a past life vision for each of you to help you. It's going to be a quick past life vision. I want 1, 2, and 3. Thank you so much. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And the last one is the one you will choose the pile from. Okay, so bear with me. No, not this one. I want 1, 2, and 3. Thank you so much. Thank you for truth and clarity for whoever is watching. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. That's the process. I'm going to zoom in on the cards, and when I turn them over, I want you to choose. Now, those of you who've already chosen one, that's fine too. A message to help you overcome heartache and pain. Are you ready to choose? 1, 2, 3. Pick your pile now from this. It's good to do it quickly. Those who need a little more time, is just that which draws you most, that which you feel is right for you. Okay, so now let's get into the interpretation. I'm going to put this back a little bit. And number 1. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to turn them all over, and then I will interpret them for you. I haven't seen these ones. Oh, these are reversed. Okay. However I put them, that's how they go. So don't, some of you know you turn this one over this way or that way. It's the way it's meant to be. They're facing you. Okay, now let's start. Heartache and pain. Huntsman. Okay. This is telling me that you have been too passive in your approach, and that's why you're going through this. You've been letting things come to you. You've been letting people choose you. You have not been intentional enough, and that's why you have been going through. The huntsman is someone who has a clear and strong focus on what they want, on their choices. The huntsman chooses his, I would say, hunted, or his victim. How can I say it? Whatever the huntsman is focusing in on, that he wants, he chooses very carefully and very intentionally. And if you choose with intention, you're not so likely to be let down and face this heartache and pain. So that's the first message for you, to be more intentional. And if you let the others or the other person or people choose you, and you're more passive, you're like, okay, whatever, then maybe that was not the right choice for you. So that's the first message for you. Okay, now the next one, we're going to go into this past life. We're going to go into Egypt. So you can come with me and see what the message is. I'm going to go into this and get the personal message for you. Now, obviously, you have not all lived the same past life, but this is a metaphor, a story, an archetype which you have lived. And this actually goes with this. These two go together. The archetype of Father and Egypt. So I'll be going into this together. I'm just going to tell you the light attributes. Talent for creating and supporting life. Wow. Let me see. I don't have my glasses on. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Okay. So I'm going to go in and get a vision for you. Okay. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I saw a long corridor in the Egyptian times, and you were walking down the corridor, and at the end of the corridor, the scenery opened up, and I saw a city with pyramids and busy streets, and it was a balcony overlooking a beautiful scenery. And you were the son of a very prominent man, and this prominent man was your father. And what happened in this lifetime was that you relied a lot on your father in this lifetime. You relied so much on your father that you didn't take enough responsibility for yourself. And you followed the path that your father wanted you to take. You did everything he wanted. And you were not really stepping into your power as an individual. And then when I continued on later, when you were a little bit older, you're in your 20s, I saw that your father suddenly turned his back on you and your family. He kind of dropped you. He dropped you, and you had built your whole life on this father figure. And you felt so let down and so hurt, and you didn't really know what to do with yourself. Your whole family was kind of left dangling. That's kind of what I got from this lifetime. So the message that I'm getting together with this here, from this, is that it's so important for you to step up into your own personal power and not rely on other people to give you love, to uphold you. Don't rely too much on that. And if you're suffering heartache and pain, maybe you have been putting too much emphasis, relying too much on another person's support and love and attention, and another person kind of creating your life for you. Too much so. And I feel that it's time to really for you to step into your personal power and understand that you are such a powerful, strong, divine creator being, and you don't really need anybody else to be happy. You don't. You have everything you need within you. And by understanding that and moving forward, it'll be easier to deal with that heartache and pain, right? And that has to do a little bit with this intention as well. Being intentional, being the one who chooses every step, who chooses every goal, who chooses every person. Because, okay, a father figure is not someone you choose necessarily in that lifetime, right? It's someone who's there and someone who you rely on randomly. I say randomly because that's the person who's your father. You didn't say, okay, come be my father, I will rely on you now, right? So it's very interesting. I hope that resonates a little bit for you. So I know that it's really hard and hurtful if someone who has been a father or a father figure, someone who's been really strong in your life, perhaps supporting you, nurturing you, has let you down somehow, and you are feeling really heartbroken. But you have to understand that you can't rely on anybody else ever 100%. You have to really be very self-sufficient. You have to be self-sufficient. And look at this here. These three cards are very interesting to continue the story. This is, of course, you staying up at night, being upset, being worried, being sad. That's showing really strongly. But the Nine of Swords is the ending of a cycle. So you will get over this very soon. You will. You have grieved enough. You have been upset enough. You've been hurt long enough. And the 9, when the 9 comes, there might be still the 10 of Swords, which is like a little dip further down, and then, you know, things start picking up. So I can tell you, you're not going to feel like this always. You are really going to very, very soon start to feel a lot better, especially if you understand this concept. Very interesting. Okay, so let's see. Page of Wands reversed is coming up for you. So this is a message to not let this heartache hold you back from moving up into new opportunities. Okay, Page of Wands is a brilliant, beautiful new opportunity that's waiting for you just around the corner. And this card came together with this. So by you really, you know, being deeply in your grief, being deeply in your upsetness, you are missing an opportunity. And this is like a motivation that this is around the corner. When the cards come reversed, the tarot cards, often it's that it's the opportunity that is quite not there yet, that wants to come through, that you're not letting come through. And the Page of Wands is brilliant. It's like your fire is gonna come back. Your fire is waiting to come back. And there is truly a brand new opportunity, a brand new start that you will embark on really, really soon. But you're kind of letting it. You're letting this pain, this grief, whatever it is you went through, you're letting that hold you back from really stepping it up, moving into your fire, you know, starting on a new path. And that new path is waiting for you. And that has to do, that's a little bit with the Hunter energy here, right? I mean, this is the energy of being very bold. The Wands is the suit of fire, which has to do with self-confidence, boldness, stepping forth, not being shy, and really doing. The Wands is a suit of the doers, and the Hunter is one who proactively has to go out to catch his prey. So it's like, don't be too passive. You got to start getting up from this place of feeling so sad and feeling paralyzed, and start just doing it. Start moving into action. Start with anything that makes you feel more alive and more happy. And then this card that came reversed will soon righten itself. And that new opportunity is really, really there. And I can see, look, on either side of the Page of Wands, who is that? Who's you, basically, waiting to go on your new vibration, on your new path, to make a new start. On either side are cards that are telling me about the depths of your despair. And the Moon reversed is absolutely a hole that you may have been sucked into emotionally, like, oh, like everything just going in a downward spiral. But it doesn't have to be. It really doesn't have to be. I feel that this is really, really important, that you can, by just being aware of it, you have to be aware of the place you're in, and use those emotions that are so strong in you right now. Use them, turn them around, and use them to catapult you into a new vibration. You can do this. You really, really can. And it's so important for you to just start to take action, start to choose something that you love doing. Start to look at a goal. Look at something you've wanted to do for a long time, something you know that's around the corner, and just start moving forward from that. And that's really, really going to help you. Now, I do want one more card. I feel it's not quite complete yet. Let's get one of these. These are the animal cards. I really love these animal cards. They're beautiful. So let's see one more piece of advice. So here, let's look at you again while we're doing this last one. So let's see. Give me one more card here for this one. Here we go. Oh, interesting. Black Rhino. Wow, okay. Let me just go into this to get an energy for you, a special message for you. Okay, the Black Rhino has an energy of determination. Okay, so you have the power of determination. You do. Look within yourself. And if you're determined to suffer, you will suffer for a long time. And sometimes it's like that. We're deeply in our pain, in our heartbreak, and we're suffering and we're so convinced. But you have a profound power that is unique to you. That is your power of determination and just this brute force of when you set your eyes on something, like the black rhino. When the black rhino sees something and goes for it, nothing can stop it. And so why don't you set your determination on a goal that you want to reach, the goal of being happy, the goal of moving forward? Set your eyes on that, set your horn on that, set your goal on that. And then just don't let that out of your sight. Put it up on your wall, create a vision board, do whatever is necessary, and then move forward with that determination that you have of this rhino, this black rhino, that nothing, this is a force that cannot be stopped. And you can use the power of this because you have that inner force that is unstoppable if you want to, if you decide to. So instead of deciding that life is bad and that this heartbreak is going to pull you down, why don't you decide that you're going to go upstream from now on? You're going to set your sights on something and you're going to just move through this, move through the pain, move through the grief, move through anything that's holding you back, move through the disappointment. Forget about that person, forget about the energy, and just move forward. Set yourself a new goal, a new vibration, and move forward, and you will succeed. And you'll see that boom, this will come through big time really fast. Okay, so there you go. So that was number one. So let's continue now. I'll let you see the cards again. That was the first one. If you chose that, the message is for you. Now, the middle one, let's take a look at this. Okay, I haven't seen these ones yet. Oh, the Lover. Wow, look at this. I'm going to turn them around like this. 1, 2. Whoa, look at these cards. And they're reversed. I did that on purpose. I flipped them over, and I will tell you why in a minute. This is amazing. So if you chose number 2, wow, listen, you have such brilliant opportunities waiting for you that. Okay, so you have to listen to this. Okay, let me see. I haven't even seen this one yet. Moonbeam filled waterfalls. Wow, look at this. And this is, to me, this is calling to your subconscious mind, to your intuition, to the deep. Look at this. Is a face, eyes closed, the full moon. So you're very, very deep. You're someone who can go really deep, who has very acute, very good intuition. You are super, super intuitive. I would say you probably have your psychic abilities developed really, really well. And that's why you're very sensitive and feeling heartbroken right now. But you know, I'm getting the sense here already that it's not as bad as you imagine, and you're feeling it to the extreme, this heartbreak, and it's not really as profound. It doesn't have to be as profound as you're making it out to be. That's what I'm getting. So use your psychic senses, use your intuition, but try to minimize that sensitivity. And I'm going to tell you why. So bear with me. I want to go into this now. And look at this. You're getting the Lover, and this is a beautiful energy. Light attributes. Let me see, do I have my glasses? Of course I don't. Light attributes. I can't read it. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of, I can't read the rest, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this says it all. This says it all. So, wow. So this is really interesting. So, okay, let me just go into this and get a past life vision for you here together with the Lover card. So let's go on this journey together. Okay. Very clear, very, very simple message in this past life. I saw a beautiful city, with white houses and temples, green gardens, palm trees, fig trees. And I saw you, you were a woman in this lifetime. I saw you as a bright, really lively and happy young woman. And you had just broken up with a lover, and you were in the depths of despair. You were in the depths of despair, very deep. But what I saw next was, a couple of days later, someone new stepped into your life, and you changed those emotions from the depths of despair to feeling appreciated and happy again very, very fast. And what I saw in that lifetime was, together with this card, in that lifetime you had the talent to attract anyone you wanted. Okay, you had the talent to attract anyone you wanted because you were the quintessential lover in that lifetime. That means that you had such a love for life that anyone you wanted, you could get, basically. And you never had a lack of prospects. And every time you thought, oh, this is terrible, I'm in the depths of the despair, it just meant that that person wasn't right for you. And that I saw you kind of having, and it's funny, in this lifetime, over the span of maybe 8-9 years, you had different suitors, and each one was better than the next. And the one you married in the end was the best one. So the message here is that if you're coming to me for this reading today, you've most likely had a breakup or had a disappointment regarding love, okay? Regarding a relationship where you may be feeling really, really bad. But you know what? You're the lover. You're the quintessential lover. And this is not the last relationship you'll ever have. You have the ability to attract perfect love. And because you broke up, the reason is because this love wasn't perfect. It was not perfect for you. And especially looking at these cards here, you are actually someone who has love as the base of your life, who has love as a flow in your life. And if you say, oh no, that's wrong, I haven't experienced it, it's because you haven't been aligned to that energy. Your energy is the energy of the lover. So you know what? Very, very soon you will experience something even better than whatever it is that you've lost, because you're the quintessential lover. You are so intuitive, and you know this. You really, really know this. And look at these 3 cards here. These are beautiful cards, and they're reversed because you're just not seeing them right now. And this, look at this. If we look at this one, this is the happy ever after, with family, with contentment, with abundance. So you have the capacity, and it's not too far away, to create the life that you want regarding relationships and love. That is there for you. The Fool, this is like you moving forward to find something better than you've lost. This is you realizing that you can do anything you want. You can have anyone you want. You can attract anyone that you want. You can attract that perfect relationship depending what you need in the moment. If it's long term, if it's short term. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around here. These are brilliant cards. And the Chariot as the last one here in the row. This is telling me that all you have to do is create the mindset that you want to attract the perfect love for you at this time, and focus on that and just start moving forward, taking action, and then you will attract that so easily. I just feel that for you, it's not hard. It's really not hard to attract the love that you want, especially because you're so intuitive. But because you're intuitive, you're sensitive, that means that you can go up and down very easily in your emotions, right? So stabilizing those emotions and understanding who you are. I mean, you know, with this card, you are loving, you are lovely, you are beautiful, you are attractive. Don't doubt that, okay? I'm telling you, so that's how it is. So if you've suffered heartache and pain, you won't be suffering or alone for long if you don't want to, because you are the quintessential lover. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Okay. All right. So that is that message for you. Now let's look at the next one. Whew. I'm getting all heated up here. Okay. Let's look at the next one. If you chose this, let us see what's going on. Oh, we're starting with a fairy ring. Let's see what's going on. Trust and faith. Very beautiful. The trickster. Oh, very interesting. Here we go. Oh, and the King of Cups in the end. Very interesting. So, let's take a look at this. Fairy ring. What a beautiful card. So, as the first message, I feel that you have to do something that I do. Concentrate on the belief that life is magical. I believe that life is magical. And if you're feeling really, really upset, hurt, you don't believe in magic anymore, life can be magical. And life is magical. And you have that certain something that's special, something that can make your life magical. And so you can use that also to manifest. I use magic and the magical feeling to manifest anything that I want into my life. So with this fairy ring card, this is talking about the elementals. This is talking about magic. This is talking about the rules that you have been taught that apply, don't apply, okay? Life is not just mundane and plodding and you have what you see in front of you. No, magic does exist. And I would invite you to go outside for a walk, connect with nature, connect with the trees, go to a place in nature that you find truly magical and start just opening yourself up. Maybe even, talk to your guides, angels, to the fairies, and you will find some inspiration that'll make you feel better right away. And I encourage you to do that as the first message, okay? It might be a strange thing, but you're coming to me because you're feeling heartache and pain. So just go outside and connect to the ocean, to a tree, to some flowers, to a park, anywhere where you feel there's magic in the air out there. And you will remember who you are, and you will find some grounding back again from the way you're feeling. And trust and faith has to do with that. So I'm just going to go into that vision and see what I get. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, this is an interesting one. Okay? I was pulled back to a life where I saw you as a young woman walking down a path in the woods, and an angel appeared before you. In that lifetime, you actually saw an angel. An angel appeared to you, and in that lifetime you were feeling like you're feeling today, like you're feeling now. You were feeling sad, you didn't believe in anything anymore, and you were feeling so down. And then this angel appeared physically, and you talked to that angel, and this angel gave you so much hope and security and trust and made you feel better again, and brought you back to believing that you are a beautiful soul creator, that you can do anything you want, that the universe has your back, that there are angels and spirit guides there around you to help you, that there is magic. So it looked a little bit like that path that I saw in the past life, right? So this is about really connecting back to nature and to angels and guides, and to your faith, to your belief, and to belief in magic. Okay, so draw on that. When you go out to nature, whatever you believe in, go a step further than just, connecting to nature. Speak to your angels and spirit guides and ask for signs and messages, and they will send them to you that will help you in this moment in time. And this is an interesting one, trickster. Now, I don't even know what it says. I don't have my glasses here. Light attributes. Let's see if I can read it. Transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. These cards come out for a reason. Remember I said what you have been taught to believe, that life is just, you know, a series of random events. It's not true. You have to step outside of that belief, and especially when you're suffering, you believe that, oh, you know, life is hard and I have no chance and everything is dark. But it's not that. You have to step back into the magic of the moment. That life is different than they have you believe when you grow up. You have to step back into the magic. And sometimes it seems like a little bit tricky. It's like the magician. If you know the tarot, the magician card of the tarot is a powerful manifestor who can, for the non-believers, seem like a trickster, but it's not really a negative card. It's like you transcending the boring, plodding, mundane belief of, you know, we are just like this person who is a victim of circumstance. It's not like that. You have to get that belief back, and that will help you overcome what you're facing right now. So for you, it's about your core belief systems, your trust and your faith in that there is a way, in that you can find your way out of the situation you're in, and that you can manifest what you want and need in life. You can. All right, so let's continue here. I'll show you the cards again. Let's go here. The Six of Pentacles upright. So this one, oh, these are interesting cards. So this is victimized poverty thinking that's gone out of balance. And when we are heartbroken, we always go into that really negative, this very negative belief spiral, that we think that we are just the victims of circumstance. Why life is not fair. It's all bad. We're the losers. You see, this one also is the belief that we are the loser, that we cannot be the winner. And it's so important, and this all ties in with faith and trust and with your belief system. But look what's down the road. The King of Cups is down the road here as the last card. And this is brilliant. This is telling you several things. First of all, that you will get back into your flow and ease, and concentrating on your heart chakra, cultivating the feeling of love is very important, first of all. And secondly, that there is someone down the road for you who is perfect. Okay, the King of Cups, when he comes up, you can't ignore that traditional meaning. When the King of Cups comes, that means perfect love. That means flowing love. That means a person who is coming into your life, who will help you, who is perfect for you. For those who are in a relationship and who are maybe very sad because things aren't working out right, this could be a turnaround in your relationship as well, or a recovering of the trust and the love that maybe you've lost a little bit. So the good result is showing up for you not too far down the road. So the King of Cups is telling you, you have to trust and believe, because there is something really good waiting for you pretty soon. All right, this is really, really good. So whether you've been in a breakup or disappointed, there is someone there who's waiting, who's perfect for you. If it's not that person, or maybe that person turning around, every one of you has a different situation, but the King of Cups is like, yes, the person is coming, and you have to really open yourself up so you don't miss that opportunity. Okay? But this is actually really, really beautiful and very positive as well. Okay, so I hope that has helped you just a little bit. If you are feeling heartbroken and sad, and I can always encourage all of you to just ask for help and divine guidance, and you will for sure get it. And if you like this type of reading, please let me know down below. Please subscribe and hit the bell on my channel, because I'll be coming out with some really beautiful meditations, guided meditations for you, to help you if you're feeling sad, to help you connect to your angels and spirit guides, to calm your mind, to help you sleep. I'm going to be doing that type of work here on my channel as well. You can work with me one-on-one. Just look in the description box below. You'll find all the links there if you're interested. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Natasha, Cosmic Empress, sending you a kiss and a hug. Bye for now.